So in the previous video, you learned how to record the adjusting entry to show how much interest is owed at the end of the accounting period. Well, now we need to figure out how do we calculate the amount of interest that is owed on a note payable. So the formula to calculate interest on a note payable is the amount of interest is principal, which is the amount of the loan, times interest rate, which is always stated at an annual rate, times time, the amount of time that has passed. So let's do an example, because examples always help us understand things better. Wally's Widgets borrowed $25,000 on October 1st, 2029 by signing a 1-year, 5% note payable to Bank of Billy Bob. Interest will not be paid until the note comes due 1 year later. So on December 31st of the same year, you must record the adjusting entry showing how much interest is owed at the end of the year. So how much interest is owed? Well, our first question is how many months of interest are owed? So notice the note was signed on October 1st and it is now December 31st. So how much time has passed? How many months? 3 months. October, November, and December. Now we just need to write down the formula again. Interest equals principal times rate. Rate just means interest rate. Times time. And now we just need to plug in the numbers. So the principal is the amount of the loan, so $25,000. 5% is the interest rate on the note, so we plug that in here. And then time is the number of months out of 12 months that have passed. So now the only other thing we need to do before we do the calculation is we need to convert 5% to a decimal. So there's two ways to convert 5% to a decimal. Take 5 divided by 100, and that gives us 0.05. Or just take the decimal, which is to the right of the 5, move it over 2 places to the left, and the formula becomes 25,000 times 0.05 times 3, and then divide by 12. And we get $312.50 of interest owed by Wally at the end of the year.